Hello, Dr. Vikram.
Hello.
I'd like to have you first tell me a little bit about the Ayurvedic doshas
Yeah,
and the differences.
yeah. In Ayurveda is explained the universal energies they are present in our body. They are called three dosha, Vata, Pitta and Kapha. So we are connected with this universe, and the similar things which we see in the universe, air, fire, ether, space and water, similar things are there in our body which are controlling, which are our functionality is controlled by those three doshas. So those five elements are incorporated to make three doshas, Vata, Pitta and Kapha. And Vata is like air, and Pitta is like fire, and Kapha is like earth and water. Air and ether together is Vata, fire is Pitta, and earth and water is Kapha. So you can analyze these five elements or these three doshas in a person's body, and then accordingly you can see the imbalance, and you see the constitution of the person, and then you see the imbalance, and then you do the treatment accordingly.
And Dr. Vikram, how can you tell what a person's dosha is?
We can tell by looking at his face, looking at, for example, Mr. Jarrett is here with us.
Hi.
Yeah. So I can see, I will analyze from his face, from his body structure, from his pulse, from by looking, and maybe if I don't get it, then I can ask some questions. So if you look at Mr. Jarrett's face, you see his face is quite red. And,
Yes.
and thin face, not so stout. His overall body is not so stout, not big, but medium sized. The face is not big, not small, it's medium. So this tells us Pitta. So heat, sign of redness, that is Pitta signs. So if this person is very stout, that is Kapha. If very lean and thin, that is Vata. So his body is very not very stout, so we can call him Pitta and Vata. More Pitta because he is red. Usually he must be having heat, more heat in the body, and perspiration, sweating, and heartburn, and aggression, ambitious. Pitta people are very intelligent people, to the point, specific, and very intelligent, and targeted approach in life.
And any other ways that you can assess his imbalances and health conditions?
Yeah, we can see the pulse, and we see the right hand for the men and left hand for the women. We put this finger right at the base of the thumb, where this root of the thumb. This is Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Here. So we see how the pulse is going. If it is moving like a snake, then it is more Vata prominent. If it is moving like a frog, throbbing. If it is like a snake, then it is Vata. If it is like throbbing here, you see the peak. Then it is Pitta, and at this ring finger it is Kapha. It moves like a swan, like a swan.
I see.
So in this case, I am getting a peak here in the middle finger. So it tells me that he is having more Pitta in his body. A little bit of peak in Vata finger telling me he is Pitta Vata personality. I see the characters of Vata also in his body. Vata people, they have more long arms and long legs, and height is very, and one can see the veins and arteries. You see, the veins and arteries are clear. See, I can easily see the veins in his body, and the joints, they crackle, they make crackling noise. If you, yeah,
a little bit.
So the skin is usually of Vata people, the skin is dry. They have more thinking and anxious, and keep more thinkers. Pitta people, as I told you, more ambitious and aggressive and hardworking and targeted. Vata people, they are little anxious and thinking too much, so many things at a time. So he is more Pitta and less Vata and little bit of Kapha. All three doshas are there in person. We cannot say label him as 100% Pitta. In any person, all three doshas are there. So we have to know which dosha is more by looking at the person, by comparing the characteristics, attributes of the dosha with the person, with the characteristics of the habits of the person.
I see. And in this case, he has the most pitta, so he's pitta dominant.
Pitta dominant personality.
And what advice would you give him to reduce the pitta or fire?
In Ayurveda, we say sarvada sarvabhavana svanya vritti karnam rasetu sheshash. That means if you are using opposite things to pitta, pitta is fire.
Right.
So you give opposites, cooling things to your body, like you drink more water, you eat more salads and vegetables, avoid hot food, avoid alcohol, avoid cheese, proteins, avoid non-veg diet, and avoid all the lentils, all these things which produce more and more uric acid and urea. So like proteins, so try to avoid, cut down proteins,
Cut back on meat.
cut back on meat, and take some more salads, more
Yeah.
water,
More
melons,
more beans.
more beans. Beans are okay.
How about bread?
Bread is
Barley.
fine if it is with grains.
Yeah, the whole bread.
The whole bread with grains is
Like
fine.
barley.
Barley is good. Grains are very good. All the grains are fine with you.
Okay.
Barley is wonderful. And coconut water is very good.
Okay.
Aloe vera juice is good. Amla, there is a amla berry that is good. Yeah, this is in India.
Okay.
And this sour fruits, they are not good for you. Anything which is sour in taste,
Like lemon.
like lemons,
I like all that.
oranges,
So not much citrus.
not much citrus.
Okay. I've always eaten a lot of citrus.
Yeah, so that increases the pitta. You feel any burning in your digestion, indigestion?
I never have heartburn. I just get bloating if I
Bloating.
eat wrong.
Okay.
You know.
Any loose stools?
So I was, but not as much now. But
Yeah.
But
Now
I-
because you are taking pitta pacifying
Yeah.
diet.
But I have
That's
too
why.
many bowel movements.
Yeah.
Too
Too
often.
many, too
Yeah.
often.
Yeah.
So
Not
that is what the sign of pitta.
really.
So when you have pitta imbalance, you go to pass the stool so many times.
Yeah.
3, 4 times or 5 times.
Yeah. And that's why I don't like that when I'm on a boat or I'm
Yeah.
out spearfishing and diving.
Yeah.
You know, it's harder. That's why I'm trying to take all your advice
Yeah.
and follow.
And signs of vata are you feel more crackling sounds and pain in the body, anywhere
I have
in the joints.
inflammation.
Inflammation.
Yeah. But I've beat my body pretty hard in the past.
Yeah.
you know.
So vata people are
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr.
Thank you.
Vikram. Thank you.